everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kay, and in today's video we're going to be taking a look at the December edition, January. It's the January edition, Kay, of the Look Fantastic Beauty Box. Something just went clonk. I hope whatever it is isn't broken. But if you already know everything there is to know about this box and you just want to skip ahead to the items inside, then as usual I'm going to leave a timestamp in the comment section down below. But if you do want to know a little bit more, then I'm going to give a brief little description here, but I will also leave some more detailed information in the description box down below so you can check that out at your own leisure. So Look Fantastic Beauty Box is a monthly beauty subscription service from the online beauty retailer Look Fantastic. Now that is a massive website. It sells everything from makeup and hair care, skincare, beauty tools, a few things in between as well. And the products that they sell range from drugstore all the way up to high-end and luxury. Now they also do this beauty box, obviously, and this is £15 per month on a rolling monthly subscription, but you can take out different lengths of subscription and that can bring the cost of the box down. So for instance, my boxes cost me £13 per month, but that's because I have a 12-month rolling subscription with them, so it just reduces it a little bit. So now on to a little bit about what you might find in the box. You get 6 beauty related products, again ranging from makeup, skincare, etc, etc. And again the items can be drugstore all the way up to high end. The sizes are usually either deluxe minis or full size items. You hardly ever get any of those tiny little samples, so that's really nice. And what I do notice about this box is that it does tend to be a little bit more skincare heavy. So if you were looking for a makeup box, this probably isn't going to be the box for you. But you do sometimes get makeup, and some boxes do have more makeup than others. So if you want to know more about what's been in previous boxes, then I'm going to leave a link to my Look Fantastic playlist so you can check that out if you want to know a little bit more about what we've had in the past. So without further ado, let's have a look at what's inside this box. So it's a lovely lilac colour this month. Now the text looks a bit different to usual, so I think they've had a bit of a redesign. Open it up and yeah, so on the inside of the lid there's usually a quote or some motivational saying, and this month we've got "All that you are is enough," and I think that's a nice one. So inside the box there's a little booklet, and then we've got all the items wrapped up inside in tissue paper. And the booklet just tells us everything we need to know about the items inside the box. I say everything, the last 2 booklets haven't included any RRPs. I meant to check this before I filmed this video and I haven't. So if it doesn't, I'll just put the information up on the screen as I'm talking about the items so you can see what the sort of values are. But it tells you everything else. It tells you all about the product, what it can be used for, generally gives you some hints and tips on how to use it. So that's good. Usually on the back there's some sort of sneak peek for an item in the next month's box, but there isn't one, so it might be inside. Okay, so I did find it, it's in the inside back cover. So if you don't want to know what the sneak peek is, then again I'm going to leave a timestamp in the comments down below so you can skip past this little part. But if you do want to know what the sneak peek is for February's box, then it is an Illamasqua Mini Beyond Veil Primer. So it's worth £10. It just says, combining 2 of Illamasqua's hero products, the Hydra Veil Primer and Beyond Powder, this face primer is hydrating and illuminating all in one, fortified with fruit extracts to help rehydrate your complexion and vitamin C to give you that all important glow. So that sounds quite nice. On the first page of the book there's usually a note from the editor, and that just tells us about the edit and what the theme is, and a little bit about the brands that we might find inside. So I'll just read through that now. Okay, so the theme this month is restoration, which sounds useful. So the note this month In fact, the whole booklet this month just seems to be a little bit different. It's set out differently, so I'm completely thrown off. I apologise for that. But yeah, this is just a note from the editor, just basically saying about how rubbish last year was and how we're hoping this year's going to be a little bit better. So I'm not going to read through it because it's about 5 paragraphs long and nobody's got time for that. So we're just going to crack on now with opening the box. So tear open the paper. Oops. And that is what we're looking like. So, ooh, this is actually looking quite interesting. So the first thing that I'm going to pull out is what I think was the sneak peek from last month's box, and that is from SVR. So this is the Hydralyne Leger. It's an intense moisturising cream for normal to combination skin, and it's been tested on sensitive skin. So open it up and see what the inside packaging looks like. That's cool. So that's 40ml, so it's a nice little size there. Let's see if I can get some out. Okay, so it's just a little white moisturising cream. Just going to pop that on the back of my hand there. That's what that feels like. Ooh, feels quite nice. It doesn't feel greasy, and it's just sunk in to the back of my hand quite nicely there, so that feels quite nice. Let's see what the book says about it. A facial moisturiser perfect for soothing very dry and sensitive skin. Dermatologically proven to keep skin moisturised for up to 24 hours, hypoallergenic and formulated specifically to treat even the most sensitive skin types. Massage a coin-sized amount into the face and neck in the AM and or the PM after cleansing and toning. So yeah, so it's just a face cream. So yeah, so I think that's actually a really nice product to have. Do I need it? No. I have a ton of moisturisers I'm trying to work my way through at the moment, but doesn't mean I'm not going to try it at some point. So that will just go in my stash, and I'll get around to it at some point, I'm sure. Okay, so next we've got this blending sponge from So Eco. They call it a complexion sponge, and I always get a bit nervous about sponges because if they're too firm, I just feel like I'm smashing my face in. I like them to be a little bit flexible. So let's see what this is like. Ooh, so this is what it looks like. And I like the colour, I do like the colour, and it's really squishy already, and that's before it's had water on it. Normally they can be, normally they can be a bit firm, and then you put water on them and they sort of have a bit more give to them, but that's really squishy already, so I have high hopes for that. So let's see what the book says. An eco-friendly makeup sponge perfect for applying cream or liquid products all over the skin for a flawless finish. With a pointed tip to reach those hard to reach areas such as under the eyes and around the nose. Wet your sponge thoroughly under running water, then squeeze out all excess water. Your sponge should be damp and have increased in size. Dip into your cream or liquid product. We love using this sponge to apply foundation and concealer, then blend across the skin. Use a dab and twist motion, also known as stippling, for the most even, flawless result. So yeah, it's a makeup sponge. I've got a few of these. I'm not unhappy to see this one. I do use them. It's pretty much all I use for foundation. It's very rarely that I do use a brush. So this is definitely a welcome sight, and if it's as soft as it feels right now, I think I'm going to be very happy. So next we've got something from Grow Gorgeous. We've had a few things from Grow Gorgeous over the last year or so. I think I've tried a couple, but I can't actually remember what I might have tried at this point. Maybe that's not a good sign. But this is the Balance Shine Enhancing Overnight Mask. Apply to the lengths of dry hair, massaging the product onto the scalp, leaving overnight. On waking, cleanse hair using pH balanced shampoo. I haven't used this, but I have used the Percy and Reed version, and I think I quite enjoyed it. So hopefully this one will work just as well. It's not something that I use regularly, mainly because I tend to sort of have a bath or a shower at night, and then in the morning I get up and I get ready for my day. I don't really have time for having a shower and washing my hair in the morning, so it's not a product that I would say is designed for my lifestyle, but I'm sure I'll still find time to give it a go at some point. So let's see what the book says. A hair mask formulated to nourish your hair from roots to end. Getting to work overnight when your hair is most susceptible to treatment, your Grow Gorgeous hair mask is formulated to enhance shine, reduce frizz, lock in moisture and leave your hair with a silky soft salon feel once styled. Even better, your hair mask is completely vegan and its formula is free from parabens, sulfates and silicons. Run a generous amount through dry hair, making sure you massage into your scalp as part of your evening routine. Place hair in a bun and leave hair masking overnight. Rinse thoroughly in the AM with your favourite shampoo and conditioner. So for normal hair, use it once a week, and for dry or damaged hair, use it up to 3 times a week. Yeah, like I said, doesn't really fit in with my routine, but I'm sure at some point I'll get around to it. So that's that. So next is something that looks quite interesting. So it's from Dr. Botanicals, and it's the Avocado and Cucumber Natural Cleansing Bar. I haven't seen these, so I don't really know what it is. I'm guessing it's like a soap, but, and it is. So it just looks like this. And ooh, now I quite like the smell of cucumber. I'm sort of getting the cucumber in this. There is definitely fragrance in here, I can tell you that. Yeah, there is definitely fragrance in here, but this smells really similar to a soap that my nan used to use, and probably still does, to be honest. I'm not sure what brand it is, but I smell this and I'm having flashbacks to sleeping over at my nan and granddad's house and their bathroom. Not a bad memory. So I don't hate it, but it's a little bit weird that reminds me of my nan. Let's see what the book says. This was one of 2 items that we could have received this month. So there was either this or there was a Verso eye cream. So the information for this then: a gentle antibacterial cleansing soap to cleanse and purify both the face and body, infused with calming ingredients, avocado and cucumber, which work to nourish, soften and awaken the senses. Lather into a foam in your hands and massage onto the skin. Rinse thoroughly. And then obviously eye cream. It's an anti-aging eye cream. Dab it under your eyes and dab a thin layer under your eyes, and move on with the rest of your skincare routine. So out of the 2, I definitely don't need another eye cream. I think I've probably got about 5 of them right now. I don't get through eye cream all that fast because you only use a small amount. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get that, but I don't actually know how much, if at all, I would use something like this. I don't think it's a bad product, I don't think it's a bad idea, but I don't use soap. I tend to either use cleansers or shower gels or bath gels or something like that. So this will probably just go to waste sitting on the edge of my bath, if I'm being totally honest. but I don't know. I'm not thrilled with this one, but I wouldn't have been thrilled either way, so there's that. Next we've got a sleek Matte Me lipstick. I think I've already got 2 of these, but the other 2 I've got are in more pinky sort of colours. I think maybe one's a red. I really don't know. I need to film my lip collection, so I'll find out in the next few days. But this one is in the shade Hellacious. Okay, and it's quite an unusual colour for me, for my collection at least. It's sort of a brick sort of colour, and it looks like we could have had different shades. So, a liquid lipstick, intense in pigment with a light texture and matte finish. In your box is one of 4 shades, all with a long-lasting colour that doesn't flake or dry out throughout the day. Prep lips with favourite lip balm and swipe lipstick over the lips using applicator. Gently blot away any excess with tissue. So as I said, I've got a couple of these. I don't actually think I've used them. I think I've swatched them, but I don't think I've actually used them, so I can't say anything about formula or whether I'm happy or sad to receive this. I'm just not sure about that colour. I might have to try it and see. Oh, go on, we'll swatch it. So that's what the applicator looks like. I can't do that without looking at it, sorry guys. I try, it just doesn't work. And I need to get a bit closer. So that's what that looks like. I don't think I hate it. I think I might actually get away with that. I say get away with, I find that I can get away with quite a lot of things that I initially look at and think, oh, and it's just because it's not something that I'm used to, rather than it doesn't suit me. So that might be the case for this. I'm looking at it thinking I could probably get away with that. So we'll have to see. But yeah, first impressions, not bad, just probably wouldn't be a shade that I would choose for myself. Although looking at this picture, I think there's probably only one shade that I would rather have had, and that's probably this sort of pinky corally shade in the middle here. But you never know, and this is one of the reasons I do quite enjoy getting subscription boxes, because sometimes you get a product that you wouldn't normally pick for yourself, but then it actually turns out to be really nice. So maybe this will be one of those. And then last but not least, we've got Starskin hand mask. So this is the Nourishing Double Layer Hand Mask Gloves. So yeah, so a bit like the foot masks you can get where you've got the socks. These are just gloves, so you put your hands in, they've got serum in them, and you leave them on for 15 minutes. And then just use any excess serum, just rub it into your hands and arms afterwards. So I'm not sad to see that. I did have a hand mask. Might have been last year, might even have been before that. And I was quite excited to try it, and then I haven't used it. I know I've still got it, so I might have to dig that out and use that one before I use this one, because obviously it's older. But yeah, my hands usually need some help, so I should probably use them, shouldn't I? I'm going to do it. I'm going to use them. A hand mask designed to hydrate dry hands and cuticles, drawing on an innovative double layer technology that produces a sauna effect to repair, condition and soften even the roughest of hands. With a blend of 16 botanical extracts and oils making up the formula, your hands will appear visibly softer and more supple after just one use. Sounds good. Remove hand mask from sachet and carefully separate serum infused layers before applying onto cleansed hands. Use sticky tabs to close gloves around wrist for a secure fit. Remove after 15 minutes and massage remaining serum into the hands. So yeah, quite pleased to have that in there as well, to be honest. So that is all of the items in this month's Look Fantastic beauty box. Quick little recap. So we've got the SVR Moisturizer, the So Eco Beauty Sponge, the Grow Gorgeous Overnight Hair Mask, the Dr. Botanicals Cleansing Bar, the Sleek Matte Me Lipstick, and the Star Skin Hand Gloves. So overall, what do I think of this month's box? I actually quite like it. There's literally only one product in here that I'm a bit about, and that's the cleansing bar. Not because of the memories associated with the scent, more to do with the fact it's just a product I don't see myself using, or using up in its entirety anyway. Maybe once or twice, but then as I said, I'd just leave it sitting there and it would just be ignored. But yeah, the rest of the items I'm more than happy to try. I'm more than happy to give a go. So it's a win for me this month. But now it's over to you guys. Let me know what you think of this month's box. What did you think of the items that I got this month? Is this a box that you already subscribed to? In which case, did you get the cleansing bar? Did you get the eye cream? Which one would you have preferred? Did you like the items in this month's box? If this is a box you don't already subscribe to, is what you've seen today something that might tempt you to subscribe? Just let me know in the comments down below. I really do love to hear other people's thoughts and opinions. If you've enjoyed this video, please remember to hit that like button for me. It really helps me out and lets me know that you're enjoying my content. If you're not already subscribed to my channel and you think you'd like to catch up with me more often, then I'd love it if you could hit that subscribe button too. It's totally free and would help you to find me more easily in future. And with all of that being said, I really hope everyone's well and staying safe. And I will see you all again in another video very, very soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.